Three.
Hey, welcome back, friends, family, gaggle, and goons, to Monday nights, the Goon Files. At the top, I think we wanted to do a quick cheers. Is that right, Campbell?
Yeah.
Kay? Is that what we were talking about?
Listen, sometimes life is hard, and everyone is doing their best, and sometimes it's just like you just need a cheers with friends. So cheers, friends.
Cheers. Here's to everybody out there, and to all of you. Oh, is that the Twitch Witch on your bottle, Kay?
Sarah, wait. R. Beck says, "Kay, you recording?"
I am.
They are knowing.
Well.
That needs to be a shirt now. We're gonna have to turn that into a shirt.
I'm writing that down.
Okay, you
Write that down.
Ooh, I like that.
Here's the obnoxious thing. Everyone has every right to ask me because I forget half of the time. And yet, no matter what, if I am recording and like I get asked multiple times, I'm like, God, yes.
Yes.
Like, why are you asking me? I know what I'm doing. And so like you have every right to ask. And I apologize for my reaction being like
Damn Skippy. Absolutely.
my full 270-degree eye roll.
That was a good eye roll. I was like, when is Kay going to play a teenage girl?
When indeed.
I don't know.
So, question for all of you. Your agent has just finished a mission. What is their drink of choice?
Oh.
And where do they have it?
Do you consider what me and Teddy did finishing a mission, or
not in the slightest, Tyler?
Listen, we gathered intel and we got away. I think that's a mission success.
Stumbling through a mission, yes,
Listen,
we did do that. Yes.
If you're upright and breathing, it's
after
a
the success. You're not supposed to get drunk during the mission. You're supposed to get drunk after.
6 of one, half dozen in the other. You know what I mean?
Whoops.
Campbell, you seem pretty quick to jump on that. What would Daphne do? She finishes a mission. Where's she having that drink, and what is it?
Well, okay, that's so funny you asked that. Like it might seem like a silly little thing, but I've actually thought about this a lot for Daphne, especially because when you were playing Warren last week, you were like, "I got that rosé you like," and I was like, I don't even think I wrote that anywhere in my backstory and stuff, but Daphne has some serious alcoholism in her family. So she is like not sober, but she's just very aware of it and like careful about it.
Oh yeah.
And ever since she got promoted, she has bought all of these really nice bottles of wine that because her apartment has like a wine chiller. And so she has this wine chiller full of really nice wine that she like barely gets into and is like, it's for guests. It's for guests.
Right.
Because she doesn't know anything about it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So
it would be like a really fantastic bottle of red wine that she would drink standing up alone in her kitchen out of like cup like this.
I was like, out of the bottle.
She would like swirl, sip it, and then probably leave half of it on the counter and fall asleep.
Yeah, that sounds right up Daphne's alley.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that. Kay, what does Diana do?
So I think Diana is, for one thing, a little bit of a recluse. For another thing, she doesn't really like enjoy the ritual of drinking, but she does enjoy being drunk, especially if she's like stressed. If she's stressed the F out, so I feel like she's all about efficiency. Like, just sitting on her kitchen counter is just like a big old bottle of like bang for the buck tequila or bourbon. Because in my personal experience, nice I feel like she's a tequila girl because she shares a lot in common with me. And
Tortilla, is that the like huge bottle of tequila you can get for like $10?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Real bad.
Much like me. We lost Tyler. And
that's okay. Goes up. There we go. His picture.
Done. Already done. I'm already on it. And he's back. All right, I'll put it back in a second. Wait, actually, I'll do it
it
right
the
now
mouse?
because
Tell me it wasn't the mouse.
Okay, but Tyler, don't talk.
no,
No,
dude,
wait, Tyler, don't do it yet.
get
Hold on. Nobody do anything. Tyler, let me put your link
Hands
back
up.
in so that people can see and hear you. Give me 1 second. I'm stalling for content.
Well, it certainly
We're doing the
isn't
thing.
a gaggle production unless there are some technical difficulties.
Unless
There we
Tyler
go.
disappears.
Unless
And now I
Tyler
have to-
disappears at
and
least
now-
twice.
All right,
during this break.
I'll do my drink of
Yeah,
choice
you go ahead, you go
while we're loading Tyler back in. Now,
While I do some Twitch witchcraft.
now, what phase of the moon is it?
Oh my god.
Mercury's in retrograde.
Well, that is
Oh,
not the
shit.
question I asked. God damn it! What phase of the moon is it?
It's a waxing
waning.
gibbous.
A
waning what?
A waning gibbous.
Gibbous?
A waning gibbous.
Thank you very much. Okay, let me get my calendar. Hang on. But that's so fucking hard. Jesus.
It's like, wait a minute, that's not in his file. Hold on.
All right. Excellent. So that would be a 1602 Talsiker.
Do you mean Talisker?
Nope.
What's a Talsiker?
Talsiker.
Talisker is from the Isle of Skye in Scotland.
Yeah.
Talsiker is from my uncle's bathtub.
Okay, I understand now.
All right. I think you could understand the confusion.
Absolutely, and not wanting to get involved with that copyright infringement there.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I'm working on a joke. It's not very good, but here's what I have so far.
All right, I'm listening.
It's called tall sicker because tall make you sicker. Right?
I like it.
Okay.
I love it. Yeah, no, I love it. I love it. I love it.
That's good. Okay.
That should
Okay.
be encouraged. That should
Coming
be
from a Southern girl, that's
Yes,
that's
well done, well done.
perfect. Perfection. So, all right, cool. So some bathtub moonshine for you, Teddy.
Wait, okay,
and-
so did we finish Diana's?
Yeah, I think it's tequila. I think it's like dirty
Well,
tequila. Now,
no,
training wheels or no
wait.
training wheels?
Dirty
Wait.
tequila. Hang on. There's a very simple rule that she needs to follow because Kay and Diana both know that when it comes to bang for the buck, bourbon is good because most bourbon is pretty decent, even if it's cheap.
Yes.
Mhm.
And tequila is pretty good even if it's cheap, but only if there is a bar. It's a low bar, but that bar is it has to be 100% agave. It can't be any mixed up like kind of crazy kind of nonsense. Like my personal favorite would be like Cazadores or Casamigos or like one of those. They're they're cheap. They're
Yeah.
cheap,
Mhm,
but they're good.
Still
So
good.
I feel like she just has like she like gets home from her job that she hates, but she only does it because she is legally obligated.
Yep.
And like I just see like the camera shot like just on the the half empty bottle of tequila as her hand just shoots into the frame and just like grabs it with a loud clink, and then she sits at her computer and pours it into like whatever coffee mug is already there and just drinks it.
Yeah.
As she,
Dregs of
as she's-
coffee floating
as
up
she's,
into
like,
it from the
yep,
bottom.
As she's like
Oh.
scripting. Yeah.
Woof. David, what about you, man?
I think let me just place this down over here.
Ever so carefully, tenderly, gingerly.
Eek a mouse.
I think just a good old whiskey. I think when like in between missions, it's beers at the bar, and post mission, it's like a nice stiff glass of whiskey to celebrate.
Ice, rocks or no rocks?
Depends on the night.
All right, all right.
Yeah, I think if it's a rough night, it's no rocks. If it's a good night on the rocks, and I'll
That's right.
sip it
Sip
slow
it.
and enjoy,
Mhm.
rather than just tossing it back and trying to forget all my problems.
Wow.
I mean, what?
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Got the mic. That's pretty on par. Well, I can tell you that Jack Portman, when he closes a file and tells the agents.
Let me guess. Is he a port man?
Oh God. Oh
a
God.
sailor. Good man. No, actually, he's a bit of a connoisseur of bourbon. And he has a special bottle of 15-year-old Pappy Van Winkle that he pulls out. About $15,000 a bottle. Very, very overpriced bourbon. Yeah, it's the type that you sip and you can taste the ash in it.
Oh man, you can taste the ash.
You can taste the ash in it. But yeah, unlike Pappy Van Winkle, Delta Green is not about guns. Delta Green is not about a bug hunt. Delta Green is not about understanding. Delta Green is about the end. The end of everything. Your family, everyone you know, your country, all life on Earth. It's about the end of everything and your place in it. Because you'll end too. That's what the fear is about. That's what the game is about. It's not about winning, and it's not about advancement, and it's not about the best weapon or the most clever plan. Delta Green is about the end of everything and how much of it you'll live to see. Welcome. My name is Ned Price, and I'll be your handler this evening. And before we get started, Campbell, would you like to tell us about our sponsors this evening?
Oh, boy, would I. We are sponsored as ever by our sweet friends over at Modern Artifice, maker of super fine metal dice just like these. Some of their sweetest deals in their store, which is etsy.com/shop/modern artifice, are random mystery metal dice sets, which you can get for $19.99. I have done this many times. Trevor, the red Strahd dice that you have in your tray, those are one of the mystery sets. If you have them sitting next to you, you should hold one up.
Say it
my
so.
Strahd bag. Oh no.
Yeah, I got. They're in your Strahd bag. That makes sense. But they also have, I believe, I may not speak out of turn, but I believe they have like regular mystery dice sets, like resin dice sets.
Yeah.
Like this one is a Modern Artifice one. It's got like a nice seafoamy green, for like $7. So check it out over there, and you can use our discount code Goon10 at checkout in their Etsy shop for 10% off your order. And then we are also doing another Modern Artifice giveaway tonight. So Ned, if you would like to show us, because I'm in New York and you're in Philadelphia, there are the dice.
Look at those hollow beholder silver and blue gold dice.
We are going to be giving those away at the break today, so stay tuned until the break to find out how you can enter to win those dice. We are also still supported by our friends over at C4 Labs, maker of fine trays and towers. If anybody has this is my favorite tray. It's my little Valentine's chocolate box.
Oh, your Valentine's dice tray.
I took all my shit here to New York with me. It took up half of my suitcase. Oh, the Dapper Octopus.
The Dapper Octopus, which is a permanent fixture in my streaming background.
There you go.
I've got phases of the moon right there. See,
yes.
See, it all connects.
See, it all connects. And you
I
can
have
use
the mayor, but I'm not going to go get it right now.
She's a big girl.
Because
she's a big girl.
It weighs 50 pounds.
Yes.
She's a big girl. Check out Big Girls Like the Mayor at C4 Labs.
if big girls are your thing.
Nailed it. Advertising 101, baby.
But check out those big girls.
Nailed it.
It's c4labs.com, and you can use our discount code Goon15 at C4 Labs for 15% off your order. And they also have cute stuff like little necklaces and stuff. So check it out.
They sure do.
Also,
big girls need love too.
As somebody in the stream said last time, we have to hail to capitalism. We are supported by a Patreon, which is patreon.com/criticalfaildm. You can subscribe at the $5 tier, $10, $15, $20, $50. You get tons of stuff right at the $5 tier, including a whole other podcast called Goon Talk. That is how we make our money, people. That is how we are able to keep on meeting and put on streams like we do here.
Yep.
Check us out.
Yeah. Well, without further ado, who can tell us where our agents left off last time?
Boys, why don't you start?
Well, now what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you know damn well what it means, Teddy. Come on now.
Right. So we hit the streets. I mean, we had some run-ins, some run-ins with some of our bonds. Each of us had a moment with a personal bond of ours. Teddy's being his canned guy, Mike. His canned food guy, Mike.
Sam.
It is Sam. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, and then we sort of hit the streets. We were planning to go to a cross street where we knew Roland Powell to be. We were looking for him because he is the guy that 2 DEA agents were supposed to meet to find out something about this mysterious drug, but they never met him, and so we were going to go look for him. But then an explosion happened right as we were about to head out. So Kaplan and Teddy went to go investigate the explosion, while the dynamic duo, the ladies went to check out that cross street. Kaplan and I, we had a very successful adventure. I think it happened really quickly. So if not everybody remembers, I will understand. We found the bad guy and karate chopped him into telling us what the secret formula is. So now we know. Yeah.
Did you know?
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
How about Teddy? How about you tell us what happened to your hands?
Oh, I got fucked up on a fire escape. Boy, if I had a nickel, I swear.
I have no nickels.
I was
actually, and I wanted Virginia.
to actually. That's a good segue, Ned. I wanted to ask you, how does health regeneration work in this game?
Well, health regeneration works like it would in real life.
So slowly.
Very.
Not very
slowly.
well.
No. So if you believe that something is broken or something is really damaged, you should probably get it looked at. If you think it's just a bruise,
it was okay. You told me I just got banged up. Okay,
I did. I did tell you that it just got banged up. And if something was to happen where you would have a break, I would definitely make you roll for it, and you would definitely know that it was broken.
Yeah.
And in a situation where you're the only one there, I would have you roll your own medicine check to make sure to see if you knew something was really, really wrong. Or there's also adrenaline that kicks in when those kind of things happen.
Gotcha.
So
all right. Well, okay, so that makes a lot of sense because last session you were like I fell down a building and I think I took 2 damage and I was like, but that's my D&D brain talking. So that I'm just
you took 2
closer to
damage.
Dead. Yeah,
2, right?
Yeah, total.
Yeah. So 2 is, I mean, when you think about your entire health,
no,
right?
That makes sense. Yeah, and the fact that it comes back so slowly, if at all, seemingly, that makes a lot more sense. Cool.
I'll say this: when you I'll have to look at the hard rules about it, but we'll say that when you go to sleep tonight, if you want to put some ice on it, if you want to ice it down a little bit because you got a pretty hefty bruise, I'll say that you'll get a hit point back.
Tylenol extra strength on a bottle of bourbon.
That'll help with the swelling and stuff. Also, you might want to think about asking Kaplan how to take care of that.
Oh,
him being in a combat veteran and all that.
That's a good idea. Well, we'll get to that too. Sweet. Carry on.
So that's what happened with our friends on the in Chinatown. Let's talk about what happened in West Philadelphia,
right?
On the playground.
I saw Kago.
It's just a knee jerk. It's like a.
Yeah, bite your tongue. 22nd and Annan, ladies.
I held that B like a sneeze. I was like, "Whoa." What indeed? Well, we made some friends, bought some Lucy's, smoked some cigarettes.
I donated some Lucy's. Also, I didn't know what a Lucy was. So I was frantically writing down Lucy. Lucy's street drug. I thought it was like a drug. Molly's, Lucy's, Annabelle's. It's all.
Oh wait, is it not? That's what I thought too. Is
no,
that not
so
what it is?
Lucy's loose cigarettes. I realized 2 hours later.
Yeah. So what people will do in the city is they will sell loose cigarettes because they can sell them cheaper, and sometimes you don't have all the money to buy a full pack, but you just want a couple cigarettes to get you through the day, and you can buy 3 for $1. You know what I mean? Instead of spending the current price. $12 for a pack, I'm
pretty sure it is now and has always been pretty illegal to do so.
Yes, you're not really allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Don't smoke, kids.
Yes, and it's bad for you. Don't smoke. We don't condone smoking. We only do it because these characters probably would have smoked.
Because it's 95.
Because it's 95.
There's a lot of stress. But we talked to some dudes. We found a derelict building. Roland Powell had been hanging around there, but nobody had seen him in about 2 weeks.
Correct.
I found some remnants of some methamphetamines, MDMA, upper psychedelics, some bottles left behind in that lot.
Yeah.
And then found out that the club nearby where one might use those drugs is called Rumor. And then we went to go check out the derelict building, and I had just hopped the fence.
Yep.
And found that the backyard, like cement slab, it had been destroyed, torn apart, like something had torn it up.
Yep.
Yeah. The hottest club is called Rumor.
And
this place has everything.
This place has everything.
Well, with
cryptids.
that, Campbell, with your realization that something destroyed this back slab of pavement, please give me a sanity roll.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow, it's happening so fast.
Oh boy.
Okay. Let me choose some dice.
Let me get them.
Okay, it's an 18 under 90.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you take 1 point of sanity damage.
It's happening anyway.
Oh, right. Those are the ones you want to fail.
You
like Call of
realize-
Cthulhu.
And what's your intelligence, Campbell?
My intelligence is 11.
Okay, so 11 times 5, so that's 55.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to say that you kind of put 2 and 2 together that something big caused this. You don't know what it is. You couldn't even begin to fathom what would cause something like this. There's no handprints, there's no blood, there's no DNA evidence, and you've been pretty brought up in what DNA training is like. How to look at a scene and be like, okay, where are the pieces of fabric? What's the blood, forensics? What's the blood spatter trajectory? Like that sort of thing. There is nothing.
What am I seeing in the way of damage? Does it look like something smashed these things? Does it look like something with claws ripped them apart? Is this furniture with fabric on it that is shredded by claws?
Yeah. Give me a search roll.
Okay.
Yeah. And Diana, are you still on the other side of the wall?
32.
I am. I'm muting myself for a moment because my robot vacuum is making noise. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
That's a 32 under 50.
Okay. The last thing I want you to do is, okay, good. So you passed the search roll. Go ahead and give me a forensics roll as well.
Okay. Fuck. All right, that's a 79 over 50.
Okay.
My luck had to run out sometime.
No, that's okay. So you looking around, you absolutely can tell that a combination of bludgeoning and slashing and like tearing occurred back here. You can see cuts through the wood fence, the wood picket fence that kind of goes around the back gate. You can see compounding cement and mortar that looks like something like pummeled into the hard concrete, concaved like fist marks or some sort of beating of some sort.
But no blood, no human damage.
There are, from what you see, there is no hair, blood, clothing, nothing. There is nothing there.
Okay. I'm going to get... Is Diana still on the other side? All right, I'm going to get Diana over. Rebollo.
Did it look like anything when you... Like, what do I see with my special eyes?
What do you mean when you come over? Are you coming over?
Yeah. Well, okay. First of all, can I come over by myself? Because as I remember, I had to boost.
Right.
Daphne
so you're going to
over.
need Daphne to help you over. Yep.
Right.
Okay. All right. I'm going to try to do that. But real quick, let me check I know. I'll be fucking with evidence so bad. Fuck. How fucked up is this fence? Wooden fence, you said?
Yeah.
How fucked up is this fence? Can I put my foot through it and get Diana through?
Yeah, you want to kick the fence open?
I want to kick the fence open.
Right, give me a strength. Give me a strength times 5 roll.
Go get it. Go get it, Bean.
Change in dice.
We also are. I mean, we've seen drugs on the premises. I think we have the.
That don't look good. Okay, wait, how do okay. Oh no. Oh fuck. That's a 56 over 50 strength.
Do you want to push the roll, Daphne?
Push it.
I don't want to fucking break my leg. What if I gotta run it? What if I gotta run after somebody? Is there a
Or
ladder
away from
back here?
somebody.
I
You want
know.
to look around for a ladder?
I need a ladder. This
Yeah.
is South Philadelphia. Does somebody have something just back here, a fucking tub to stand on?
There is no ladder back here. However, you can see that if you make a couple of strength rolls, you can move some stuff around to create like a.
I don't want to move. I don't want to move this furniture that's fucked up though. This is
Okay.
a crime scene.
Well, it sounds like you have a choice to make.
All right, I'm gonna push it.
Push it real good.
Oh yes, 34. 34 under 50 strength.
So the first time you kick it, you kick.
And my heel gets stuck.
Yeah, your heel gets stuck, but you also
I take
see.
off my heel.
Yeah. You take off your heel gets stuck.
So good.
You're like fucking shit, and you pull the heel out, right? And then you kick it again, and this time you see that your foot is that close to a nail that was sticking out toward you.
Oh no, Ned!
And you go, you know what? I'm gonna put the heel back on, and you put the heel back on, and you kick it again, and the board just kind of like flies open.
All right.
Like kind of flies off. So now, Diana, you can squeeze through this open kind of plank area.
This is some fucking Home Alone shit. I'm not here for it. All right, what's going on back here?
Diana, do you walk through the fence?
Oh god.
Yeah, I do. I squeeze through it.
What's it to you?
What's it to you? Yeah.
Diana, when you walk in, you see something that you have never, ever seen in your entire life. It looks like the only things that your brain can put together is it looks like the combination of like an elephant and a gorilla pummeled this back area into submission. Like there's no human way that this looks like that anything human could have done this. Give me a sanity roll.
Fuck. Fuck. What the fuck is my sanity score? All right. Whoop. Oh, out of the box.
Out of the box. Out of the box.
Out of the box. Don't count that. All right. Success. That's a 43.
Great. So you take 1 point of sanity damage. In realizing truly that this is something. How could something inside the city limits do something like this?
Yeah.
With this much force and this much power against brick and concrete and mortar and there's no blood. There's no hair, there's no clothing, there's no nothing. Diana, give me a search roll.
All right. I'll give you a search roll. Search roll's gonna be great. Forget about it.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't that great. It's a 70 over
Damn it.
40.
Okay. Give me a forensics roll.
Well, shit. All right. Forensics isn't exactly my strong suit, but I'm gonna do. I have 0% in forensics. I'm not even.
Okay. Alrighty. So you can't roll.
Okay, I'm gonna make a case here. I'm gonna make a case here, GM.
Okay. Go ahead.
I would like to make a case that I'm rolling. I'm like taking sanity damage. I'm looking at this. I'm totally overwhelmed. I would like to smoke a cigarette to re-roll my forensics check.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I will give you that. Here's what's going to happen.
You'll take long damage.
No, you'll take lung damage equal to. There is a mechanic in here about tired, about stress. So what I'm going to say is that if you're smoking that, if you're doing that, I will even give you your sanity point back.
I don't want it.
Okay.
I like for stuff to happen, Ned.
Okay. All right.
I want to be in danger.
Okay. All right.
Consequences.
You're going to smoke this cigarette, and it's gonna give you the chance to re-roll for the next hour. You can re-roll once on each failed thing.
Oh, that's a lot.
After that hour, you take a -20 to all checks.
No. No.
balls.
No, I can't do it. I can't do it.
That ain't right.
But what if she
Yes.
smokes another cigarette after that hour's up?
It'll go another hour, but then you'll take minus 40 on all your checks.
I can't do that.
Let's just chain smoke.
What
till
if
you go to
she
sleep.
smokes
It's
another
fine.
cigarette?
Yeah.
But wait, Ned, hear me out.
What if you
I'll rip a whole pack.
Chain smoke a whole pack of cigarettes.
All right, so go ahead.
Oh, Latinos against spooky shit is in the chat, y'all.
Get out!
Hey,
Hey!
Latinos against spooky shit.
All right, we got to get spooky.
I know
Get
we
in
gotta
here.
get.
Take
all
your
right.
search.
Okay, if I can't smoke
They're
one
against spooky shit. Are we
cigarette
trying to
and
scare them away?
re-roll this one check,
Yeah.
then I won't do it at all.
Okay.
I don't want to take the minus 20 later on, just in case we got stuff to do tonight.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
All right,
That makes sense.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go up to the back door. So last session, I stood in the doorway before I even noticed what was going on in the backyard,
Yeah.
and I
you
just
cleared the house.
listened. I
Yep.
just listened at the door.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna look at Rebollo and like give you a nod, and I'm gonna take my gun off my hip, and I want to try and get in this house.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any weapons on me, but I just like tighten the straps on my backpack in case we need to run.
That is so cute.
You do have a weapon on you.
Do I? Oh wait, yeah, I was given a gun, wasn't I? All right. Well, I don't have any weapons on me that I know how to use effectively. I do have one.
Do you two want to address that?
Could I do a little firearms training?
Yeah.
It's not my
Okay,
role play.
So. Yeah. Wait. Come back. Before you go in there.
What?
Look, all right. They gave me this gun. I don't really know. Can you just like give me the basics, like point and shoot, but like what does what?
Yeah. So whatever she's got, if it's like a I don't know how guns work, so you gotta help me out. Daphne does. So if it's like a chunk chunk, or if it's like a kick or whatever, this is how you take the safety off. This is how you do the thing. I'm gonna show her how to take the safety off and just trigger finger.
Are you gonna do that thing where like you get behind her and you have like your arms and you're like, look, you use this thumb to do that. You know, you keep your finger here until you're ready to shoot. Like,
oh yeah. We're gonna aim back at the. We're not gonna shoot anything. Don't this is trigger. Don't touch it. But we're just gonna aim at the back wooden fence just in case something happens. We're not gonna shoot towards a house.
Great.
Turn this crank real fast to get the mouse wheel going, and then
Diana,
and then that'll drop a cheese block. Which
what is this, mousetrap? Diana, what is your firearm skill currently?
Oh, fuck me. 20.
Great. Add 5 to that.
Okay. All right.
You just got a crash
where
course.
The safety is. Okay. Oh, I squeezed this. Got it. All right.
You got a crash course in firearms from a FBI professional. So
okay.
I'm going to give you 5 to your firearms for that.
Oh shit! Yes.
For each time that you and Daphne work together on that, if you guys want to keep doing that, I'll give you an additional 2%. So you can do it as many times as you want, and you guys can keep working on it. Keep in mind, you are in a city. If somebody sees you with a firearm out, there's going to be trouble.
Mm-hmm.
However, you guys can keep working on that. So you two are going to go into the house, correct?
Yeah.
Great. Let me read some stuff for you.
I got what Kazi said. The return of Sweetie McFlintlock.
Hey, bring back, baby.
We see the camera. We see the camera come out from behind the where the front door is, like where the closet is, like the coat closet, and it pans along the floor, and it sees Daphne and Diana stepping across broken glass and broken wood and fibers and stuff of this damaged bottom floor. It looks almost like there was a severe fire. There was glass broken, there's wood damaging. However, the floor is smoldered black ash. It looks like there was a fire beyond any heat you've ever seen in the dead center of this living room, you can call it. You see pill containers and dime bags and all sorts of drug paraphernalia along the ground. There is a television set in the leftmost room to where this dining room is, the kitchen is also completely destroyed. Looks just like the backyard, completely demolished. The television set in the left room is blown out. It looks like an explosion came out of the front screen of it. Keep in mind, this is a 1990s television, so it's a pretty bulky guy.
Yeah.
This one in particular still has the turn knob on the sides to get it from channel to channel, and it has 2 metal wires going out of the back of it as antenna.
What is this archaic contraption?
The cupboard and the fridge are closed,
Mm-hmm.
but you get an awful smell from the kitchen.
Oh no.
Time is yours.
Oh, Jesus! I feel like Ellie.
There is no way anybody could possibly be in this house, right? Am I crazy? I could not
No.
be here for more than 10 minutes.
No ways. I don't think anybody's in this house.
Okay.
All right.
Right. Well, we found. All right. Well, I don't. Oh God, I don't even know what we're looking for. I mean, there's lots of drug stuff around here, but like we already kind of knew that.
I know. Does it look like I'm gonna go look at the TV? Does it look like something punched it in, or does it look fried inside, like it exploded from the inside?
It looks like the television shit. I almost said shed. The television set exploded outward.
Don't like
Give me a
that.
forensics roll, Daph.
Okay.
Is there a VCR?
There is.
Yeah.
Is there a tape in
Good
the
call.
VCR?
Okay, 44. What is my forensics? It's a 44 under 50, baby.
That's a critical success.
Lunatic
Congrats,
cow.
Daph. That is enough to know
Okay.
that you look at the television set and you go, glass, and you look back over to where you walked in from.
Uh-huh.
The glass that you stepped on as you walked through the front door was the glass from the television set. It
Cool.
exploded all the way there.
Oh shit. You're good with electronics and shit, right?
Yeah.
What the hell would have done this? Do you see this? This is exploded from the inside. That goes all the way across the room.
Yeah. Well, shit. I don't know. I feel like I feel like I have heard stuff about like how cathode ray tubes used to have like all of this pressure inside them and could
Absolutely.
potentially do this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because they're basically like vacuum sealed, like basically we all used to have small nuclear reactors in our living rooms. Yeah, like can I look at any of the like? Can I look inside? Can I like?
Sure. You want to give me an electronics check? You want to give me like a
Get in there.
yeah.
Sometimes I say a lot of words when really all I need to say is, "Can I roll to learn something?"
Sometimes I like when you were describing this TV, I was like, I'll bet Kay knows something about old TVs. I can almost guarantee.
I used to I until I was like, I want to say 16, we had a TV with the UHF and VHS knobs. So
We
yeah,
did too. Yeah.
you had to stand up and like pull out a little knob to turn it on.
Yep.
Okay. When I have craft electronics, is that what I'm rolling?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me that.
Okay. I think that is the most appropriate thing. Yeah. Okay. No. Oh no.
No, crit fail.
55. I just crit failed.
Shit.
Do you want to push it?
Yes. Okay. Couldn't possibly be worse, right? Couldn't possibly be worse.
Then a critical fail? Probably not.
Wait, if you push and still fail again, then is it equivocantly worse also?
Not a crit fail. I wouldn't do that to her.
Well then, okay, giddy up.
Okay, so it's not a crit fail. It's just a regular fail. It's a 35 over 30.
Okay. Kay, was that your best electronics roll? Like, is your science better than your craft electronics?
So yeah, craft electronics is actually fairly low. Like computer science is my best one. That's 61. Craft mechanic is 30. Craft microelectronics is 41.
Give me. Let's roll that again. Give me your computer electronics. Give me that, because you know that there's actually a lot of the same components in these television sets that are in computers.
Yeah, it's just lightning going through a bunch of metal.
Yeah.
It's all just ones and
Okay.
zeros.
Yeah.
That's a 26 under.
Yeah, it's a better roll than craft electronic. You're not really crafting anything here. What I'll say is, you know that something caused this TV to short circuit. There was something in the house that happened that caused this TV to blow up.
All right.
So you know that the root of the problem was not the TV. The root of the problem was in the house.
Yeah. Look, it looks like some sort of short circuit at some point. I don't know if somebody like threw some water on top of this thing or something, or maybe the house got struck by lightning. I don't know. Some kind of surge of electricity did this.
This is fucking wild. I feel like I know what the answer is, but I'm just gonna go back to the kitchen. Does this smell like decay, or does it smell like food left in the fridge that in this since abandoned house?
Mm. Do you want to open any of the cabinets? Do you want to open any of the?
I'm kind of and I would
Just
actually
using your
like.
nose.
I'm using my nose, whatever it goes. I think that my main. I'm wondering even if like. I've been recently promoted under like freak circumstances, but I don't know that I've actually spent a whole lot of time in crime scenes where there's been body decay. I would even be like, let me roll a luck roll, like 50 or under versus 51 and over, to see if I would even know what a dead body like would smell like.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Okay.
50-50 chance. 51 and over, you know what death and decay smells like. 50 and under,
It's a 33.
Okay, so you don't know.
Okay,
you don't know what a rotting body smells like.
Mhm.
You know that this smells pretty fucking awful.
All right, I'm opening the fridge.
Okay, give me a Constitution × 5 roll.
Okay, jeez Louise, I feel like I roll more dice in this game. Okay, 39. Oh no, that's a 39. And you said Constitution?
× 5.
60.
Okay, so you're good.
Mm-hmm.
You open this fridge and you get a whiff of probably the worst smell you've ever smelled in your entire life. There is fungus and spores and what looks like black mold all over this fridge. Like, it's been like this for weeks. What's worse is it's not cold. The electricity to the fridge has been cut off. So all of these things, the milk, the meat, the butter, all of the things in there have grown contagion, and they've just festered and molded and bloomed out.
This is The Last of Us. Daphne's patient 0.
Diana,
and then I hear,
are you in the same room? Like, are you close enough?
I'm still checking out the TV. I wanted to see if there was a tape.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if there was. I wanted to see. No, I was going to say this before. I wanted to see if there was a tape in the VCR. But I think even from where I am, I go, oh God, Daphne, did you open that fucking fridge? Oh,
sorry. Listen. We're looking
Diana,
for worst case scenario.
Give me a Con ×5 roll.
Okay. It's not as good as yours.
And to answer your question, you check the VCR and it is empty. There's nothing in the VCR.
Well, shit. All right. Any other inputs to this TV? That's a success. 35 on the 55.
Okay, great. Yeah. You hold back like a son of a bitch. Yeah.
Our Beck said that they were stress eating brownie batter M&Ms, and then they said, and now I'm done with my
Not
M&Ms.
anymore.
And now I have stopped. Yeah.
I have completed the M&M.
Oh no.
Ugh.
All right, well that's that.
There is nothing hooked up to the TV, strangely enough. The TV goes into the wall, and you see the VCR is plugged into the TV, into the input, with the yellow and the white and the red cords. But that's it. That's it. And what you would expect to see, like in somebody's place that they lived in, like a shelf with maybe VHS cassette tapes, there's nothing like that in this room.
All right. My next instinct would be to check the breakers to see if, like, just to try to get an idea of like where this surge of electricity came from. But I
Okay.
think first I'm gonna check in with Daphne and make sure she hasn't fainted, because I almost did. Like, yo, what the hell is in there? Like, did something die in there? Do we need to call?
No, it's nothing fucking died. It's just fucking milk and shit. Oh, sorry.
All right, close that door.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave the back door open, try and air this shit out.
Mhm.
Where are you? Is this a classic Philly row home? Is there an upstairs? All right. While Diana's checking out the breakers, I'm gonna start making my way upstairs to clear that area.
Great. This is a 2-floor brownstone. In the 2-floor brownstone, there is generally also a basement, and that's usually where the sub pump is and where the breaker is and all that sort of stuff. Daphne, you would know this being at the FBI field office in Philadelphia. So you're going upstairs to clear the upstairs.
Yeah, you go down, I'll go up.
All right.
Splitting the party among splitting the party.
We're splitting the split party.
Just party
are now
splits
in
all
3.
the way down.
Kinky. All right. I'm gonna roll a. Let's see. I'm gonna roll these sweet giveaway dice. Actually,
Wow.
I'm gonna roll a D100,
Bless
50 and
them.
under.
They're gonna
we'll
have
go
a
with-
roll on them already.
We'll go with Daph, and 51 and over. We'll go with Diana in the basement.
Wait, why do I go to the creepier floor?
Listen, I don't make the
Wait.
rules. You want to
Wait.
argue your
Where did I-
case?
No, I don't. Diana doesn't think there's anything in this house. She's a little freaked out, but doesn't think she's gonna get like jumped or anything.
33, Diana.
Okay.
Mira.
All right. All right. I'm doing that thing you're never supposed to do in a scary movie and going down to the basement. So if I'm not back in 5 minutes.
It's really making me rethink questioning people in horror movies, because here we are doing the exact same thing, but totally unnecessary. But here we go.
Yep. All right. I've got my gun drawn. I'm heading down the steps.
Great. You head down the
Slowly.
steps. Great. You're heading down the steps. You step down the steps. The steps are very rickety. They're like wood. They're just 2x4s. It's not a fancy. And you go down and you hit dirt. So it's an unfinished basement.
Yeah.
Do you have a flashlight on you?
Oh boy. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh dear.
No.
Oh
There's
dear.
not one on my character sheet.
There is only a small amount of light coming in from where you came down the staircase. And there is a small, tiny, small window, basement window on the far side that's shining light, and you can just make out the circuit breaker.
I think I'll yell upstairs to that. Like, that's too much for me. I'm gonna yell upstairs, be like, "Hey, Daph, you got a flashlight?"
Yeah. You saying
Absolutely,
yeah?
absolutely,
All right,
an FBI
great.
agent would have a flashlight on them.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just a
I
little
can't-
guy.
I can't see shit
Yeah,
down
just a
here.
little mag light that you would be able to put
so
out.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that dope ass like gun and flashlight thing, and I'll head down to where Diana is, and I'll
That
squeeze
is a
past
dope
her.
ass thing.
Yes, I'll squeeze past her on the stairs, and then I'm checking all of the corners and behind us, like anything that might be hiding on either side of the staircase.
As you walk down, you flash your flashlight and you see that there's a couple of like Home Depot buckets and some shovels and some bricks and stuff. The sort of stuff that like builders would have used.
The kind of stuff you would buy if you needed to bury a body
Maybe.
in the dirt floor of your unfinished basement. We're in arsenic and old lace now.
It was Diana Rebollo in the basement with the candlestick. So you're down there and Daphne, you see black like what looks like burn marks all along the electrical work leading to the circuit breaker.
What in the world? And it's like you see just the flashlight light on the wall tracing along that until it gets to the circuit breaker.
Yep.
And then I kind of turn my flashlight back on Diana, who just getting her in and lower my gun and be like, "What the? You ever seen anything like this?"
And so wait, so the wires going from the outside of the house to the breaker, or what's fucked up?
They are like smoldered.
Shit.
The rubber around the copper wiring is melted.
Yeah, fuck. No.
And you know that when a computer overloads and it overheats, the copper inside it gets so hot that everything starts to melt. You've seen like the back of a CPU melt before, because you've had one that did that when you were like first starting out. So you know, and you see the wire that's leading into the house is also melted. So it's not just from the outside, it's also the inside. But all lead to the
question, Daphne. No, I have not seen. I mean, I've seen something like this, but not on this scale. Not an entire fucking house's wiring. Just go like those wires are supposed to be able to carry the electricity for the entire house.
I don't know. How could something like this have happened that wouldn't cause a power outage on the block? Or if nobody was in this house, how did it not start a fire? And this was on the 6 o'clock news.
I mean, I don't know. But honestly, my best guess right now is that this house got struck by lightning. That's the only thing I can think of.
All right.
1.21 gigawatts and all that.
I'm gonna do one more sweep of all the corners, sweep of all the objects in the room, and while I'm doing it, I'm gonna walk around like Jack Sparrow, like doing big long footsteps on the floor, like when he's walking looking for the cache on the island, just to see if anything in the floor gives, if there's like a sub basement, if there's like a trapdoor or anything.
Daphne, give me a forensics roll.
Also, everyone remember, because I almost forgot. Make sure you check things when you tell them.
Okay. Please, what was my forensics again? Okay, that's a 36 under 50.
Diana, by the window, on the ground, you spot the shimmer of something that looks like gold. Do you go look at it?
Were you saying Diana or I thought you said Diana. Are you talking to me?
Sorry, did I say Diana or Daphne?
Oh, shit.
I think I said Daphne.
You're the one who rolled the dice. I assume
it was
you.
Me all along.
Daph, you see a shimmer of something gold by the small little window in the basement. Do you go to investigate it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Real slow.
You walk over and you see that it is about a quarter of what looks like a Philadelphia Police Department badge.
Oh
shit.
Oh, a quarter of it?
Yeah. So like the badge is generally about this big and it sits on their chest. It's leather with a name piece underneath it and the gold emblem of the city that is the police officer's badge. What you have is the top right corner of this badge.
So I don't have the name.
Don't have the name. You know, by looking at it, you're like, that's a cop badge. You know, right out of the gate, you're like, that's a cop's badge. And then as you look at it, you see the lady in the symbol of Philadelphia in the state of Pennsylvania. You see the lady holding like the torch, and that's
fuck. I take a handkerchief out of my pocket and use it to pick this up.
Right.
And I'm looking to see if it looks melted or snapped or bitten. Like, how was this separated from the rest of the badge?
It looks, from what you can tell, it looks like it was torn. However, torn through metal and leather alike, it looks like it was cut perfectly.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
Give me a sanity roll.
Oh no! Oh my God. Did it happen? It happened. I got a 97 over my 89.
Alrighty.
Oh no. Oh,
whoever
dear.
wins these dice tonight are going to have a set of dice that gave Daphne 1d4 sanity damage.
Oh, jeez. Louise.
Legend. That's how you make a magic item, ladies and gentlemen.
Daphne,
Yeah.
you take 3 sanity damage.
Jeez Louise.
You realize in that moment, you're like, this is a perfectly angular cut. There's no way that anything could cut leather and metal in the same cut like that. Unless it was like a machined tool, unless, let alone out here at 22nd and Annan. You're like, it just doesn't add up, and you stumble back. You're like, how? And the only thing that you can think of is there must be more pieces. Like must be more pieces around here. But
I think with having taken 4 sanity damage since I rolled up to this location, I think at that I'm starting to breathe a little heavy, and it's the piece of the badge is shaking in my hand, and suddenly Daphne feels like, with all of the wunderkind success she's had recently, she has skipped a step and she is way over it, in over her head.
Would she maybe smoke a cigarette to chill the fuck out?
I think she's stumbling back, and she hits the bottom of the staircase and says to Diana, somebody was here before us and it did not turn out good. And then she starts scrambling up the stairs, you just see flashlight light wild in the basement, and she leaves Diana in the dark.
Oh fuck!
And starts running up the stairs, thinking that's the only place we haven't checked out. I'm looking for whoever's this was.
Yeah.
I'm not staying down here without the flashlight. I'm following her.
Great. So you follow the light back upstairs into the living room.
Yeah.
Okay. Daphne, you're going up the stairs?
I'm going upstairs.
Okay. You walk
Before
upstairs.
I go upstairs, I'm not going to tell you how to do your job. Before I go upstairs, should we check in with what the boys are doing? I'm worried about them. They were in a dumpster. We left them in a dumpster. I'm worried about them.
Let's head upstairs real quick, and then
all right.
And then maybe I'll head over to the boys, because they are indeed in a dumpster.
Hey,
Fuck them, my life's in peril.
to be fair, we just got out of the dumpster. Okay?
All right.
Daphne, you come upstairs, and in your heightened sense, you see that there is a door directly in front of you. There's a bathroom to the right of you, and then to the left, there is another bedroom. 2-bedroom house, 1 bathroom upstairs. It's a small brownstone. What do you do?
I think if I go up the stairs, there's one right in front of me, you said?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I go right up to it and kick it in, gun out. Great. Daphne, Crook, FBI!
So the door flies open, and you walk in. You clear the room, corner.
Mm-hmm. Corner, back.
Yep, nothing's there. You look down, and much like the first room you walked in, it is completely blown apart.
Jesus.
The floor is like impounded, not enough to go through to the other side, but there is like a concave dent in the hardwood flooring. There are holes, massive holes in the wood walling and in the exposed brick on the left wall. The area where there would be a bed, there is like half a bed.
Jesus.
The other half of the bed is like gone.
In this room that I'm looking at, if there's a bed still there, are there other personal effects still here?
Just pill bottles.
Okay. It's not like this was lived in. It was like this was a place for people to hang out. Okay.
To get high. Yeah. The more that you put together, you start to think this was a high hut. This is where people would go to use their drugs.
All right.
At the same time, give me a search roll.
Okay.
Oh, man. Can I too? I'm following behind. I want to try.
Yeah.
I'm
sure.
right behind her.
Yeah, you both can, Diana. Absolutely.
All right.
Right on her heels.
Okay. Oh no, that's terrible. I'm too stressed out. That's an 82 over 50.
Okay.
I think I'm reacting to the situation with just an odd sense of otherworldly clarity. I just got a 14 under 40.
Yes.
Diana, you see something copper-looking, glimmering on the ground, right next to where the bed was split and where the concaveness in the ground is.
All right.
Do you go check it out?
Yeah, I'm gonna very carefully kind of get my foot as far ahead of me as I can and kind of crouch down and reach out and just try to grab whatever that shiny thing is.
You pick it up, and the only thing that you can see from it is that it looks like the casing of a bullet.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
That's all you know.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna hold on to this, I think.
What you got?
I feel like you might be a little bit more familiar with this than I am. I think this is a bullet here.
Yeah. Daphne, go ahead and give me a firearms check.
Yeah. Jeez Louise. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, jeez Christ. No, that's a 72 over my 50 firearms.
Okay. Yeah, you know it's a bullet casing. You definitely know that's a bullet casing.
I feel like I'm seeing this. I'm even without that roll. I feel like Daphne was making kind of an assumption, and failing that roll was not getting confirmation for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I see that, and it just all of this is making me so fucking nervous. And I'm are there bullet holes in the walls?
There are not.
Oh, Jesus. I think with that, I turn and leave that room, and I'm going to where the other bedroom is.
Yeah. Great. So you go into the other bedroom.
I do not kick it open. I do not yell Daphne, Crook, FBI. I just kind of open it quietly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you open the door. There is one more mattress here. There is a hole in the mattress. It's almost like the only thing holding the mattress together are the four corners.
Jeez.
There's a circular hole there. The walls are torn, much like the tear marks that you saw in the backyard, in the fencing area. And the floorboards are cracked and split as well here. You know that this looks just like the backyard. It looks like something attacked this place.
Again, no personal effects, no bullet holes in the walls. I'm looking around any more pieces of this badge or any other remnants of whoever this officer was who was here.
Yeah, there's no blood, there's no clothing, there's no tattering, no nothing like that. Give me a search roll.
Okay, come on.
Diana, you may give me a search roll too if you'd like.
Come on, baby. I would like to do this. I would like to pass this one. Okay, that's very good. That's a 9.
Okay.
Under my 50 search.
I also succeeded, 35 under 40.
Great. Diana, you see what looks like a laminated piece of paper in the closet.
Okay.
Daphne, you see another glinting gold thing underneath the window.
Jeez. All right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go pick it up.
Cool.
I go for my thing.
Daphne, you see the letters in the corner of the badge, and it says O'Fallon.
Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, all right, wow.
Diana, you go into the closet and you pick up this laminated piece of paper.
Yeah. Is it a takeout menu?
Please, God.
It is a Pennsylvania driver's license
Oh my God.
for one Roland Powell.
No shit.
And this is a perfect place for us to take our break.
Oh
So,
my God.
Campbell, would you like to tell us what's going to happen for the giveaway?
Uh-huh. Hold on.
Let me collect myself first.
Let me frickin' think of something real quick. Oh, geez, Louise. I have to come up with a cute hashtag. Okay, so here's how you enter. Same as last week. If you're an Instagram user, there's a picture of Ned holding this week's giveaway dice, right? And on our Instagram is the last post on our Instagram. I think, what the heck? Does anybody in here have a cute idea for what to post? It was so clear last week, but now I've lost too much sanity. I think.
How about hashtag curse you, Ned?
That's cute. That's cute. All right. I think that's okay. So hashtag curse you, Ned. On underneath the picture of Ned holding this week's giveaway dice, and we will be back after the break to let you know who is our winner. And Bees Miniatures, just to send us out, says, "Oh no, is he okay?"
wait, check his pulse.
Yeah. We'll take a quick 5 and we'll be back right after this break. Don't go nowhere.
Thanks, y'all.
Ooh, a 3.
Welcome back, friend.
I'm not scared. You're scared.
Well,
Are you holding on to that tally ho for dear life?
hold on to hymns.
Hold on to
More
him.
tally.
That's right, Kay. You just keep thinking that'll save you.
How
Campbell,
very
would we-
dare!
Threatening. Oh gosh, that's violence.
Campbell, would you like to go to
Very
our giveaway corner and we can talk about who's going to win these?
beat
awesome
you
dice?
up.
Don't touch my mom like that. I would like to wish a very goony congratulations to the winner of today's dice giveaway, Sarah Henderson, 96.
Hey!
One of our like
Woo!
a dear friend who has come into our Goon lives and to our Patreon and our Discord within the past couple of months and has been such an enthusiastic supporter. Thank you so much, Sarah. I'm going to be hitting you up on one of your social medias or Discord this week to get your address, and we will get you some sweet dice.
Yeah, and congratulations and thank you to Queen Moon Cosplay
Hey,
for
now.
the sick tally ho that you just saw in Kay's room.
Yes. Yes.
My comfort tally ho.
Such a work
Tally-ho.
of pure heart, and we thank you so much for those.
I wish I had him now.
Yeah.
I want him to see New York.
Queen Moon commented, "My babies."
Babies.
Well, we're going to cut away from that for a minute, from them both finding those pieces. We cut out, we take a bird's eye view of that house. We cut to a taxi, kind of the wheels sliding by past an alleyway where there's a dumpster.
They're both waving at this taxi.
And we,
It's
yeah.
still
And we,
driving.
from out of
I
that
was going to do
dumpster.
something else, but I actually like that. We see David kind of crawling out of the dumpster, and Teddy is already trying to flag one of them down and failing horribly.
Oh, no.
I was going to say, from out of the dumpster, you see a hand holding a shoe emerge, and it chucks the shoe at the taxi.
Oh, no.
Goddamn! What's the signal? What's the protocol? How am I supposed to get the goddamn thing? Ooh! Oh. Damn it! Are you all right back
Easy,
there,
Teddy.
Kaplan?
It's probably the cowboy hat there, buddy.
Why would that? This is a big friendly hello where I'm from.
Yeah, it's
Aw.
a Philly thing.
It's a Philly thing.
That's genius. We can't get a cab because he's wearing a cowboy hat. Because the Cowboys. That's fucking genius.
Yeah, I think that's canon.
All right.
That's fucking genius.
I got a new shtick for my character too. Instead of the sunglasses, so I can actually see,
See?
I'm gonna just put a bunch of gum in my lip like it's chewing tobacco.
Oh,
That seems like
There you go, Tiger.
Gross.
As every now and then you just go.
Ugh, disgusting.
Now, I think Dave Kaplan would swallow it. Just saying.
Oh.
Oh,
He's
God.
hardcore, you know.
Oh man. So
Oh shit. Hey,
boys,
Oh, go ahead.
last time y'all did some investigating. Didn't go so well. It went okay, but it didn't go great. So you could try to go back to that.
Oh my gosh.
What are you implying, Ned?
Let me just look at my notes real quick.
Yeah, all right.
No, or you know that there's a couple of other things that you guys have leads on. You know that.
Well, the only other one is the bar tonight, right? And we were gonna join back up before we went over there. So
true.
Well, before we do anything else, I think so he comes off his little tirade about the cab again, and as he puts his hand up to kind of try to flag another one, he goes, "Oh, shit, that hurts." Hey, Kaplan, they teach you any first aid there in the wherever it is you or whatever branch you came from?
He looks at it and goes, "Yeah, just rub some dirt on it, buddy." And then flies down the cab.
Well, all right then.
Good. That's good.
So a cab stops, and the cabbie, looks in and he goes, "Yeah, where to? Hey, you're gonna have to take that hat off in my car." And he points to Teddy with the
Or I would
hat.
sooner remove my own legs.
Don't worry, man. He's a Virginia guy. He's not a Cowboys fan.
Oh. Whew. Yeah. All right. That's fine. I mean, the Redskins ain't that much better, but
no, see, now the Cowboys ain't my team. It's Point Pleasant Mothman for me. Go Mothman.
The guy just looks in the rearview mirror and looks at David and is like, "What?"
Yeah. He just looks at you in the mirror and just shakes his head.
Right. Where to?
Oh, good question. Well, what do you say? Why don't we head over? That didn't take all too long, seeing as how we made such a fumble of it. Why don't we head on over to 25th and Ann and see if we can't meet up with the girls?
Yeah, 22nd?
Mm-hmm.
Wherever it is. Yeah, whatever in Annan.
Yeah,
the guy looks back in the mirror and he goes, "All right, was it 25th or 22nd? I mean, come on, man. The clock's ticking. 22nd? All right, 22nd it is." And he turns his Philadelphia Eagles cap around, and then he drives on. As he turns on,
funny thing about Eagles is they sort of lock talons high in the air as a part of their mating ritual, which is actually pretty beautiful. And as they lock talons, they free fall hundreds of feet towards the surface of some lake, only letting go at the last possible second before they pull into a dive. It's a sort of graceful dance they do to get each other good and horny, right? But the thing is, sir, if one of the Eagles is a chicken shit and he lets go before they get to the last possible second, they won't bone. There's a lesson in there somewhere.
As he's hearing all this, the cab driver, he's looking in the rearview mirror and he swerves out. He almost hits another car that's coming along. And he's like, "Son of a bitch!" Comes back into the straight lane. And then he goes, "Yeah, that's great." And he turns the radio on to kind of and what you hear,
it's actually called ball because that used to mean what? Get him on the radio.
Yeah, right. What you hear is the local radio station. Good morning, Philadelphia. It's actually afternoon now, so it would be good afternoon, Philadelphia. It's 40 degrees and a lovely 3rd of January. It's a beautiful afternoon. It feels a little bit colder because of the wind tunnel in Center City and the wind coming off the Delaware. There's a chance of snow later on in the evening. And another good sign, going to the economy, the Dow Jones is up 3 points today. It's at 3383.48, and it looks like it's only going up from here. The Eagles.
You know, the Dow Jones number is actually how they transmit coordinates to each other to do dead drops for uranium.
David, you just going to let that go?
Yeah, I'm just letting it go. I'm just gonna just nod. At this point, I've heard a lot of shit spewing from Teddy's mouth, so I'm just kind of letting it roll over my head.
The Eagles have clinched the playoffs, winning this year's wild card game and trouncing the Detroit Lions 58-37. They will play Dallas in the playoffs this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, yeah.
In other news, a bombing occurred last night in Chinatown. No bodies were found. However, police officials are presuming a total of 3 dead, as the tenants and owners have not been found. I'm Jeff Bulwark. More at 5 o'clock.
That was a great radio voice, Ned.
That was. Trevor, who was the lady who used to do the traffic that you want Lord to tell traffic?
Oh, Lord to tell traffic. Oh my God. So there's this local radio station in Philly, and the woman who does the traffic report, her name is Lauren Tutela, and she is just, you cannot understand a single word that she says. It'll come on, and it's like, and now to the traffic. Because it's like, oh no, we're back down to 43rd. The KK passes the 72nd. The circus is in town. Lauren Tutela told traffic.
Sounds like Swedish Chef is trying to tell you.
Yes, the joke that Trevor, the joke what Trevor would make when we were listening to the radio is he would be like, "Oh, circus is in town. Elephant has a hang now. Lauren Tutela told traffic."
That's great. But you see the cab driver, and he's like, "Oh yeah," and he looks back at David, and he goes, "I think this is our year, buddy. We're gonna spank the pants off them Cowboys. I'll tell you."
I really hope so. They've been spanking us for long enough.
Yeah, well, you know what I say. I'm a huge fan of the Birds. I bleed green, and anybody who's kicking the shit out of the Cowboys. Am I right?
You should probably eat more fiber then, a little more iron in your diet if your blood is green. Maybe that would probably be too much iron, right? Because that would mean.
I think Dave just gives Teddy a nice slap in the chest, kind of knocks the wind out of him a little bit, and just gives him a nod.
And the cab driver's like, right, 22nd and Annan.
I just want to know I want to know what sport the Point Pleasant Mothman plays. I'm guessing semi-pro
You'll
wrestling.
never get it right.
David, give me an alertness check. Teddy, you can give me an alertness check too if you want.
Oh boy.
Dice. Oh, right. We roll dice in this game.
Oh,
okay, that's
baby. That is an 11.
Yes.
Under 70.
Hey, I did good too. I got a 32 under 70. It's turning around now, Kaplan.
11 under 70, isn't that a crit?
Yes,
11 under 70 is a crit.
Yes.
Teddy, you look at the fare for the trip, and it's like $4. That's a lot for a cab ride in 1995. David, you look outside. You're not at 22nd and Anna.
Oh no. Oh no.
You're at 6th and Washington. You're in the opposite direction.
Oh no.
So I'm going to lean forward nice and intimidating
Yeah.
And put my hand on the driver's shoulder.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you know where you're taking us?
He goes, yeah, it's 22nd and Annan. This is your stop.
I said, yeah, 22nd and Annan. You want to rethink that answer?
Okay. Give me a, there's not really give me a persuade. Yeah, give me a persuade check.
Okay.
Give me a hard persuade check. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Lay it on thick, David.
$4. I could survive for 2 months on $4.
Jeez.
Spend on a car. Jesus.
Okay, well, that is a 74 over 20.
Oh,
Jeez.
You only have a 20 in persuade?
Yeah, I just kill people. I don't usually persuade them to do things.
It's so
Okay.
tricky about intimidate.
Yeah.
It's a
This
tricky.
game.
It's a tricky thing in all TTRPGs.
What
Like,
if,
what if you're using your strength to intimidate? Like, what if you're
Mhm,
showing them
mhm.
how strong you are? It's
How-
tricky.
how can I roll another alertness? How much danger do I think this dude's trying to put me in right now?
You would know. You think he's just trying to pull a fast one on you. He doesn't think you guys are from. He doesn't think you know
Okay.
where the hell you're going or what you're doing. So he's trying to make a few extra dollars and leave you hanging in the wrong place.
Okay. So yeah, I won't pull my gun out or anything. I'm just gonna, give him a look and make sure he knows who he's trying to fuck with right now.
Okay. That's all you want to do is just give him a look, because remember, you failed your persuade roll. Now you could push it, but you only got 20%.
I want to see what this Joker's gonna try to do. So
All right.
I'll let it ride, and I'll do something else if I have to.
Okay. So he looks at you and he goes, he said, "What are you waiting for? The toll's right. The cost is right there. It's $4.50."
Well, this sure as hell ain't 22 in Annan, so you want to take us where we're going and charge us the correct toll?
He looks like dumbstruck. Like he looks caught. And he looks at you in the window, David. And he's like, "Well, you know Philadelphia, huh?" Right. Yeah, let me just and he goes and he flicks the meter and it drops back to 0. And he's like, "Yeah, I seems I got turned around back there. Hold on. I'll let me yeah." And he pulls a Yui and he starts driving up Washington toward 22nd Street.
And then Dave's gonna lean forward and go, "Looks like this ride's free too. I appreciate it, buddy." And I'll pat him on the shoulder and then
Fuck
sit
yeah.
back.
Fuck yeah.
And the guy is like 3 sheets to the wind, just tense. Because he knows that's his medallion on the line. He knows that he could lose his entire cab if he gets caught doing shit like that. So you guys head up. He takes you to the
Nice,
correct 22nd in Annan.
Nice, Ty. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "All right, this is it.
Are
For
you
real this time."
sure?
Yeah. Yeah, this is 22nd in Annan.
As Teddy looks out at a totally unfamiliar location.
Mm.
This don't look like 27.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave will give Teddy a nod, and then he'll look at the cab driver. He'll be like, "We expect better, Philadelphians."
Damn.
All right. Yeah, you made your point. All right, go on, get out of here.
And I'll just nod
And
and
as we
walk
get
away.
out and clap the doors closed, I think Teddy comes around the back of the cab as he pulls away, and he's like, "Shit, Kaplan, I think he shit himself."
Kaplan will give him a little smirk. He'll be like, I think he might have.
Teddy, you get out on this street. Give me an alertness roll.
Okay. Whoosh. Uh-oh. Nope, 92 over 70.
That was cool.
You think everything is hunky-dory, buddy.
All right, well, let's carry on then. That's been smashing success so far.
David, give me an alertness roll.
All right. Ooh, come on. Oh, I just checked one die.
And another die is lost into the abyss below Tyler's chair.
A 4.
Nice.
Dang.
everybody on this street is looking at Teddy. Everyone. And they are like, what the fuck is this guy doing here?
Just rustling up some stairs.
Yeah, I'm like,
We look down the alleyway. Camera pans down the main street of Anna, and we see a cow walks across.
Well, shit. This ain't Lancaster.
This is Moo Moo Meadows. My least favorite Mario Kart track.
All right, Benny. Well, let's get on over let's get on over there. See, give a little backup, huh? What you think?
Yeah, I'll just kind of like lock eyes with you, and then like look around at like all the people, and I'll be like, well, sure ain't doing anything without everyone noticing, so maybe we'll just take a stroll.
And Teddy, once you look around, you do notice that everybody is staring daggers at you.
Kaplan, why is everyone staring at me? Do I offend?
You do stick out like a sore thumb there, buddy.
Well, I do have a sore thumb. I bang up my hand real good.
Yeah, and you got that.
I thought this was supposed to be the city of brotherly love. Why is everyone looking at me like I'm trying to embezzle their retirement fund or some shit? I ain't no government worker.
No, they definitely don't look like you're from around here.
Hey, you South Village cheesesteaks, I ain't trying to do nothing to your Social Security. We're about your own business.
Teddy, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, Teddy. Teddy, roll me a... Oh, Jesus.
Oh, boy. Can we roll alertness from inside the,
Yeah, right.
the derelict building?
Teddy, roll me a... give me a... Yeah, Teddy, give me an alertness.
43 under 70.
You notice that some of these people are coming toward you.
What the hell? What have I done?
And
Well, you called a bunch of people at 22nd and Ann and cheesesteaks for a while.
They were the aggressors.
they were the aggressors.
David will kind of grab Teddy and start walking him in another direction.
It'll say that on your tombstone, Teddy. They were the aggressors.
As he's like shuffling him away, I'll be like, hey, buddy, this ain't the place to be screaming shit like that. You gotta watch what you say around here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
David, are you trying to do like a persuade? Like you're trying to like, it's all right. Like we're going. Like chill out.
Yeah. I'll throw like a hand up too as I like kind of.
Cool. Give me a persuade with advantage. Go ahead and roll the 10s dice twice.
Okay.
Daphne and Diana, give me an alertness roll.
Come on.
Come on, big doggy.
Come on.
As we emerge from this derelict building with like shaking hands, holding cigarettes and coffee and spilling all over each other.
I know. Just because I'm a completionist and the door in the bathroom had a triangle button on it when I walked by, can we say that, was there anything in the bathroom? Can we say that we cleared the house?
Yeah, you can say that you've successfully cleared the house. In the bathroom, you found, much like you did in the house, pill containers, dime bags, needles, that sort of thing.
You find a roll of duct tape and half a bottle of ice purple alcohol. Score!
Yes! I can make a health kit.
Go ahead, David.
32 over 20.
Dang.
Okay. All right. There's still a couple stragglers like still coming toward you. But for the most part, it looks like people are like, that's what I thought, as you're like walking away.
All right. So then I'll keep walking and I'll look at Teddy and I'll be like, keep going. And I'll turn around and I'll start walking towards the people still following us.
I am happy to go. I have no problem with these people.
Yeah. And I'll just look at the people following us and be like, are we going to have a problem or what?
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh Jesus! I rolled a 37. What the fuck is going on out there?
Diana, and Diana, did you roll an alertness too?
I did. I failed.
Okay. Daphne, you look out the window and you see them, 3 people moving toward David outside. David has his hands up and he's saying, "Is there a problem?"
All right. I come out like smoking a cigarette. I see the situation and I throw the cigarette down and I go, "You again? Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait, I didn't do shit.
Shut the fuck up. If I see you around this part of town, I swear to fucking God, I take my handcuffs out."
Ooh.
And
Now you're upstairs. So this is from the
I
window.
thought I was walking out. Oh, okay.
So you can do this from the window.
Can I
You're like coming downstairs.
Yeah. I think I'll say that like the first part that like, "You again? Are you fucking kidding me?" And now I'm heading downstairs.
Yeah,
So
Diana's
quick,
on her heels.
easily the 3 dudes look up and they see you and they're like, "What? Like somebody's in that fucking building? Like are they a crackhead?" You know, like that, like they know what goes on in that building. And then go ahead.
I think I walk out like the back and I'm coming around and I see the guys who are approaching David and Teddy, and I go and I flash my badge and I say, "Can you just give me a little space?" And I walk straight up to Teddy.
And they're like, "Oh shit, sure thing, lady. Yeah, we mean nothing."
I smack Teddy on the shoulder, turn him around, and I go to cuff him.
Oh shit.
What?
You shut the fuck up. If I see you one more time in this fucking part of town, I swear to God. Who are you now?
I'll walk up and be like, "Hey, listen, we're leaving. We didn't do anything, all right?"
Am I gonna have to take your friend downtown, or are you gonna keep him from drinking in the middle of the day? I'm fucking sick of this.
Yeah, I'll get him out of here.
All right. Where are you headed? Why don't listen? Where are you headed? Do you need somewhere to go? And I'm saying this like loud enough where the guys can hear it as I'm like trying to move them away from them.
Yeah, we'll say that the guys have taken the hint and that they're like, "All right, this is like shit. She got a badge," like, and they start kind of like going back over it. But they're like, they're like talking shit as they walk away and they're like looking over their shoulder and stuff, but like nullified.
I'm mostly trying to I need Teddy nullified.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remove Teddy from this situation. These
Fucking
guys are
chaos
living their
puppet.
lives.
Yeah, exactly. Teddy is, you've got Teddy cuffed, so you can do what you want.
I'm gonna try.
Teddy, are you resisting? Like,
Nah. In fact, he like spins his head around and says, "Oh, okay, good thing in there, Crook. That was smart thing. That was quick thinking."
Did you shut the fuck up?
Well, yes, ma'am.
Damn, he's smooth.
And then I think unless there's anything else we want to do in this area, I want to get out of here, and I feel like I'm hailing a cab.
Great.
Like,
as soon as we'll get like around the corner from the house, so the people don't see us all get in a cab together.
Yes. Let me take you down to the station.
Yeah.
We're deep undercover. Diana goes, "Hey, stop resisting." She flicks his ear.
That's funny.
He takes out a Lenovo ThinkPad.
Knocks him in the back of the head.
Yo, that's a concussion right there. Those things are bulky. Also, they're delicate.
Daphne, your beeper goes off.
Oh shit! Jesus Christ! All right, who is it?
Cartwright.
Oh shit! Fucking hell! All right, Rebollo, can you hail us a cab? I don't know even fucking where to go. What time is it?
I got it. Don't you worry. I think I'm getting it down.
Is it? Can we ostensibly? Can we get to?
I'm gonna say it's like 3:30, 4 o'clock.
So it's not time to go to Houndstooth yet.
Nope.
All right. All right. We'll figure it out in the car. Is there a payphone nearby that I can call him back? All right, I'm gonna go to a payphone and call him back.
Great. So you call him back.
Hey, Ned.
Yeah.
Is this an eye shot of me?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Roll, like reading lips or anything?
Oh shit! What is this? What is this?
This
I'm
is
just like,
fish.
I don't know, like
Oh, I love this.
Suspicious.
I
Saw
fucking love this shit.
Daphne doing some shady stuff before.
Goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
I just want to know
Yeah.
who's on my team, you know?
David, give me a give me an intelligence roll.
Asgar says Tyler is on point tonight.
Yeah, you're killing it, buddy. Keep it rolling.
Thank you. Okay. That is a 43 under 45.
Wow.
Nice.
David, you can make out the conversation, at least on her side of
Mhm.
what is happening in the next call that is about to take place. Daphne.
I'm gonna shoot a loaded backstory gun at you.
My one
Daphne.
weakness. Backstory.
Ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring. Yeah, hold on. It's Cartwright.
Hey, what you got?
Oh, shit. Daph?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm fucking fine. Listen,
All right.
they are talking about that case, and it's... Are you ready for that shit?
Wait, what case? What case?
The case that they fucking been prepping you for.
Are you? What they're talking about Eddystone?
Yeah.
What about it? What are they saying?
Well, it's fucking huge. I mean,
no.
the Inquirer's going to be there. It's.
Oh, Jesus.
Are you ready for this? Look, if you want me to come by, I can come. I'm really good with flashcards. I can get you some flashcards. We can go over some stuff to talk about for the case. That's
maybe.
But
what are they saying? Are they worried about it? Are they excited about it?
Well,
Do they
no,
think it's gonna
they're-
make
it's
that?
not
Are
that-
they don't embarrass the bureau kind of shit? What are
no,
they
yeah,
on about?
that
What?
It's more about you being on the stand than it is about fucking the
Fucking
case. I know you
hell.
got it. But these old fucks, they don't know. They don't know that things are moving in the right direction with you at the head of this fucking thing.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Look, I got your back. All right, I got your back.
I know.
I always got
Yeah,
you.
Thanks. I know.
All right.
Yeah, I might. Geez, my fucking heart. I might. Yeah, I might want to talk to you later.
All right.
I might want to talk to you later and just I just want to make sure. I want to make sure you've got all the information.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I've got the files right here on your desk, and it cuts to him in the office, and there's a file like this fucking thick on your desk of just all the information of that case, and he's like, I peeked at it, but
Stevie,
I didn't really. Yeah.
Stevie.
Yeah.
I want to make sure you have all the information.
Yeah. Okay, Def.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen, that's not what I called him.
I know. You get anything?
Yeah, I've got just about fucking everything.
Okay. All right. Talk to me.
She's been working for the GAO for about 6 years now. Born in the Bronx. She's got two sisters, Sandra and Cynthia. She hacked the Pentagon.
Wait, what? You said Sandra, Cynthia. Wait,
Yeah,
what's
her sisters.
What's the GAO?
Well, every time I go to look at her file in the GAO,
Wait, Ned. What's a GAO?
It's the Government Accountability Office. It's
Thank
a
you
federal
go.
agency.
So he goes, every time I go to the GAO, because he actually can't get access to their servers. So every time he's like, every time I go to the GAO, I get flagged. I can't get through. I have to go downstairs, and then I have to ask Tim. You know Tim. He's always got that zit on his nose, and he never fucking does anything about it.
God bless him.
Anyway, yeah. So I go down to Tim, and Tim reroutes me through, and I get flagged again. It's like I can't get any more information than that.
All right, don't push so hard somebody is watching you, all right?
Listen,
what else you got?
The only thing I know is that she exposed a big person. A big person.
All right. Do you know who? That's where you're getting flagged. All right.
She got a plea bargain. She took it. She's not working there because she wants to work there. She's working because she has to work there.
Okay. All right. Can you tell me straight up?
Yeah.
Because I trust you.
Yeah.
Is she a piece of shit? Or is she doing what she got to do?
Hold on, the copy is printing right now. Fucking thing. You know, it's loud as shit.
It's the old dot matrix printer.
Yeah, it's almost like ice cubes falling through an ice tray. You know, loud as all hell.
Oh man! Oh shit! That was funny. Oh shit! That was good.
Good.
From what I got on the file, she was just doing what she had to do.
All right. Honestly,
I mean, her hacking the Pentagon. That I don't know if that was what she had to do, but most of the shit that she did with exposing that guy.
I'm gonna be totally honest. Like, if having her on my side for that kind of shit, that's looking real good right now.
Well, you know, it was one of these right-wing piece of shits. You know,
All right.
He was talking shit and not doing the right thing, and he, well, let's just say he was tapping toes in a bathroom, if you know what I'm saying, and she fucking exposed that.
That is one way to put it. All right. That's hot stuff. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now,
Hey,
I don't want.
Listen. Would you do me a solid? Okay.
What?
Would you fucking call if you need anything?
I'm gonna fucking call if I need anything, and I'm gonna take you out for a beer one of these days, and we're gonna go someplace quiet, and I'm gonna fucking tell you everything.
Look, know I have acid reflux. I'd rather drink, like a Shirley
Temple
or something.
With lime.
Yeah. All right, thank you. All right. All right, listen, I gotta go. This copy is off on the fritz. Tom, I thought you were gonna hack it. Click.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Wouldn't you know it? She loaded her backstory gun with someone else's bullets.
My sound went out. What happened?
I said, well, wouldn't you know it? She loaded her backstory gun with someone else's bullets.
Sorry.
Yeah, so that happens. Sweet. David, you gathered that she was on the phone with an informant. You know that she was on the phone. You don't know who it was. You don't know what they were really talking about, but you have the idea that they were talking about somebody, that she's doing a background check on somebody.
All right.
Time is yours, guys and gals.
Well, all right. Well, let's swap stories then, shall we? You find out anything?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
found some things.
We found some shit.
Well, do tell.
Oh, well, yeah. Go ahead. I just had an idea, but I'll.
What's your idea?
Well, it fits a little bit chronologically into the story, so I'll let you start, and then when we get to that part, I'll do the thing I was going to do.
I feel like we can't talk about this in the back of a cab. So.
Is that where we are? Shit. All right.
Yeah.
I think we're in the back of a cab. So I'm going to suggest to the team that we take this cab back to my place, and we don't rely on cabs anymore. We take my car everywhere.
Sure.
All right.
That's very hospitable of you.
You got it. And I'll say like I hung up the phone and I like released Teddy from handcuffs. And
free last. And
I think like Teddy asks that question in the cab, and me and Diana both just like shh. And then I'll tell him, I think I said I lived in Center City in the first episode, but I had a better idea the other day.
Talk to me. What are we thinking? Where are we at?
I live in one of those fucking like new-ish apartment buildings, like cubicle, like square cold, that are in Old City.
Yep.
Right by the bridge.
Your apartment can see, you have a parking garage, and you can see the bridge from your apartment. You have like a high-rise apartment. Yep, absolutely.
So,
we can have that.
So I'll take us back there. And you need more coffee? This has been a fucking day.
Yes.
Right.
Always yes, but especially now, yes.
And
also, shit, is this your apartment? This place is nice. I'm in the wrong agency.
Very fun. Should I take off my boots, or are you a boots on or boots off household?
To be totally honest, I've never had anyone in this apartment. Okay. And I'll like walk them up past the like doorman situation up the elevator to this apartment and let everybody in. like just bare. There's like one like 90s leather sofa probably in the middle of the room, but it's not pointed at a TV. It's pointed at nothing.
Do you guys want to
Mhm.
retcon something? Because the first Dunkin' Donuts drive-through was 1980. So there is a very high possibility that y'all could drive through the Dunkin' Donuts on your way back to Daphne's apartment.
But we're in a cab.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
I'm sorry. How
I'm
dare
gonna make everybody coffee. Is gonna be the first hospitable thing I do in my new apartment.
Very nice. So you guys go on, Daphne. Part of my interruption.
No. So and I'll just I'll make everybody coffee, and I'm kind of like scrambling for mugs a little bit, and so it's kind of like one is in a mug and one of them is in like a champagne flute, and like there's two in paper
Not
cups.
the good china.
And
Thank you kindly.
and I'll give everybody cups, and I'll kind of hop myself up and sit on my kitchen counter and like lean against my cabinets
Okay.
after everything that we have seen today.
Campbell, Hype on Gray in the chat wants to know which bridge we're close to. I figured we can rule out Walt Whitman and Bristol.
Listen, which freaking I don't know about bridges. It's
You'd
the
be right
one
next to
by
the Ben
Fringe
Franklin.
Arts.
That's
Yeah.
that's
Be
the one
right
you
next
live
to
by,
the
right?
Ben Franklin Bridge. Yep.
When you guys go running and walking over a bridge, I think
All
it's
the
gonna be
pictures that I
Franklin.
posted. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the Benny Frank.
That
So
one.
the Ben Franklin, for those of you who don't know, the Ben Franklin Bridge connects Philadelphia and Camden together. So that is the bridge that leads from Camden City in New Jersey over to
Big old bridge.
Old City, as Campbell said. Yep.
All right. Now, what'd you find out?
I'll just pull out the piece of the badge, like the pieces of the badge that I came across, and I'll hop off the counter with my coffee and I'll just place them on the counter and kind of, did I find two pieces of the badge?
You found two pieces of the same badge, correct?
And I'll kind of like place them on this like white marble countertop and put them like where they would go if they still fit together.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put Roland's driver's license next to that, and then I'm gonna like smack lightly tap David on the shoulder a couple of times, and I say, I think this one might be especially tuned to your interests, and she's gonna hand him the little bullet casing.
Atta boy, Diana.
Nice.
Atta girl, Diana.
Nice.
David,
Nice.
give me a
Yes.
what's your firearms percentage?
Oh, that's a smooth 80%.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a firearms roll. Yeah, I was going to give you
Come
advantage if it
on.
wasn't that high, but yeah, go ahead. Give me a firearms roll.
Add a gender non-binary human, Diana.
Yes.
That, my friend, is a 25.
Yes.
Nice. David, you know that this is a 9mm casing, specifically a M1911 that is issued to cops. This is a
Okay.
cop handgun. This is a 9mm bullet from that handgun.
Now, don't tell me. Were I a betting man, I'd wager that belongs to our Mr. Powell.
And then I'll just hold it up and this looks standard issued for a cop around here. And then he'll like toss it to Daphne.
Mm-hmm. I bet this is McCormick or O'Fallon's. This was O'Fallon's. This is all we found of him. We didn't find blood. We didn't find a body. That place was fucking wrecked like I'd never seen any place wrecked. Every room burnt to shit, torn apart. I don't know what man or machine could have done what we saw.
David.
Honestly, it's a miracle that place was still standing. I kind of thought there was a solid chance. I mean, lucky for us, all the electricity had been blown out in that house by something, some kind of electrical fire. The TV had exploded. Because if there hadn't been, I think, if we'd sneezed wrong, we would have been caught in some kind of blaze.
I can't believe we didn't see it on the news. Whatever did that would have made such a fucking commotion. I can't believe we didn't see it on the news.
David, you hear all the electrical was blown out, and the only thing that you can think of is your incursion point and how all of your electrical equipment went haywire. Give me a sanity check.
Oh shit.
You
Sorry.
dog. All right.
Didn't mean to make you go insane.
Okay. That was a 36 under. And if I lost points before, so I'm sticking with that loss. So I'm at 69. I was at 70. Okay.
Giggity.
Nice.
So nice. So you're good. You're good. No sanity damage. But if you want to follow up with Diana, now would be the time, because you might have some insight onto what type of things cause electrical outages like that.
Yeah, so I think you'd maybe, if you were paying close enough attention, you'd see my eyes like drift off, and like I might be looking through you if I'm looking at you. And then I like come back to you, and I'm just like,
Hey, you still there, soldier? What's going on?
I've run into something like this before.
You fucking what?
Not exactly like this, but unexplained electrical phenomenon. On my last mission, I saw something not I don't even know, not Earth, not from this Earth. I've never seen anything like it. I don't think it's anything that could be man-made, and all of our electronics cut.
You talking about something extraterrestrial?
I never believed in anything like this before, but I have no other way to explain it.
Oh, well, welcome to we happy few, Kaplan. It ain't easy learning you're one of the sane ones.
All right, well, hang on just a second, because I've seen some, listen, I spend a lot of time around sensitive electronics. I've seen, I for one, have at one point in my life, overdrawn the circuit board in my apartment and blown out the entire electrical panel of the entire building that I lived in the Bronx. But this was not like that. This is not just some, errant radio waves or a solar flare or something. This is something big.
Daphne, do you talk about how the concrete and the bricks and stuff were concaved?
Me, Daphne.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think hearing this is something big.
Yeah.
Like something big enough to take out patio furniture, something big enough to put a hole in a floor, something big enough to smash a bed in half.
Yeah. David, you hear this, and the only thing that you can think of is small amounts of plastic explosives. But even that would blow out the entire wall. Even something that small amount of it would have decked out the entire walls. So it doesn't sound like it's anything military. You have the feeling that if it was military, the things that they would tell you, it would click. You'd be like, oh yeah, C4, Claymore mine. You'd be like, oh yeah, grenade went off in there. That's exactly what that is. That's what that damage is caused by. But you've heard everything, and you're putting the numbers together, and you're like, no, you're going down the checklist, and you're like, no, can't be that. Can't be that. Fuck me, it's none of these things.
Yeah,
did y'all find anything like this?
Well, you see, we ran into some interference, let's say, but we did get a good vantage of the explosion. What I can say,
Daphne, make an alertness roll.
Wait, what happened?
Make an alertness roll.
Make a call his bullshit roll. I want to roll one too.
Yeah, go ahead, Diana.
I feel like I'm rolling an alertless roll on myself for saying, did y'all find anything like this instead of did you find anything like this?
Yeah, take yours at disadvantage.
Wait a second. You're not from Philly? Let's see who's behind this mask, Agent Crook. It's Mothman!
And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling goons. That's a 16 under my 50.
Great.
And I got a 27 under my whatever it is.
Great. You both noticed that.
Actually, I failed. I only have 21. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Daphne, you realize that Teddy's hands are fucked up.
Oh, shit.
His hands are bruised and swollen.
What the hell happened to yours?
Oh, little mishap on a fire escape. Nothing serious. Well, like I was saying, we did.
He's like I was saying.
I got a little bit of a dislocated finger, but don't worry, I popped it back in there just like a GI Joe joint. Don't you
Nope,
fret.
you're not GI Joe. Wait, when did you fall off the fire?
Well, no, of course not. Technically, they are no longer recruiting, but
Also, they don't have opposable fingers. They got the
Also-
blade hands.
also they're
Oh my
fictional.
God.
But this is neither here nor there. I don't have the intelligence nor the cybernetic implants to qualify me for the GI Joes. They are real American heroes, and I'm just a humble servant. But anyway, this is neither here nor there. Just a humble servant of the Parks Department. Thank you very much. Protecting America's beauty.
Okay, shut the fuck up. How did you dislocate your finger? We were away for like an hour and a half. Where did you fall off a fire escape? And
Well-
what happened to you?
So the story goes a little bit like this. We snuck up to the top of a building trying to get advantage of the explosion. But some of them wily fellers who were on the scene identified us. So we sort of rushed off the roof, and when we were coming down the fire escape, fell a little bit, got a little banged up. It's all right. We got away, no escape. We got away, no problem.
No problem. Which wily fellers was this?
Well, there were a couple officers on the scene, but don't worry, I dispatched them with a well-timed vial of bear urine. So we made it away, no problem, no easy.
Daphne,
Jesus Christ.
Daphne, you know for a fact that there is an APB out on these two.
Oh, no, are you?
How accurate is it?
Not. I will say this. I will say not David, because David was quick to get out of there. But you know that Teddy and throwing an object at police officers,
Oh my God.
that there's an APB out on him.
There's an APB out on like a guy in a cowboy hat
Yep.
of his description.
Absolutely.
Therapist.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He assaulted a police officer with bear urine.
Wait, how would I notice? Do I have like a scanner on in my house?
No, but you know from what he's talking about, you know that like him throwing something at a police officer, like you know bureaucracy. You know how this works. They get this, they go back, they write it down, it gets patched in, and APB goes out. 6'1" guy, looks like a hillbilly, wearing a cowboy hat, threw something at a police officer, bring him in for questioning. Now,
Booker.
Me?
Take that hat off. Right now.
Ma'am, I do appreciate.
Booker.
Listen, I can't take the hat. I would sooner remove my
Take-
own legs, ma'am. Please do
I
not make
will
me remove the hat.
your legs
Ma'am,
for
please.
you.
Yeah. Teddy, I've been meaning to talk to you about that after throwing that vial of
It's just a
whatever that
little
was that
bit
cop.
of bear urine. Now, if it was skunk, you could make a case, but they're fine.
Booker.
I think we got lay low for a little while there, buddy.
Kaplan is exact. If you won't listen to me, listen to Kaplan. We got more to do tonight, and you are not leaving my apartment dressed like that.
yeah.
There's going to be eyes on you in this city. Take the hat off.
Oh no.
Dolly, do forgive me for the sins I am about to commit. Oh, it burns. Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. All right. Carry on then. Well, what should I do with it? Does somebody else want to wear it?
Why don't you stash it here, and we'll figure it out later. Now, we got some time to kill before we got to go to Houndstooth. Anything else we ought to know?
Maybe get me a new hat then.
All right, do you just need a new hat in order to do your job?
Nah, I can perform admirably, ma'am. Don't you worry.
I'm gonna go back into my bedroom, and I'm gonna look through my shit, which is like some of it is still in boxes.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of it. And I'm gonna go through one that has like some framed photos in it, some like books and stuff, and I'm gonna take out like an old tweed flat cap.
Nice.
That has like some dust on it.
Whose flat cap was this?
Do you need to know right now?
I'm just asking for
asking.
posterity's sake. I mean,
it comes out of a hat with like family heirlooms in it.
Okay.
All
right.
And she kind of like looks at it with like a cold look on her face for a second, and then like smacks it in her hand, so like both, so it like shakes the dust off of it, and also because like maybe the wearer was potentially a piece of shit. And I'll bring it, one might assume, and I'll bring it back in, and I'll do that, like slap it against Teddy's chest and be like, why don't you try that on for size?
Oh.
And that is a great picture of the Benjamin Franklin Bridge. Thank you so much, Kate, for throwing that bad boy up. That is the Ben Franklin.
I love that bridge.
I just saw that. Go ahead, guys. Sorry to interrupt.
Well, mighty fine. It'll not my regular taste, but you know, the mission comes first. And he pops it on.
I feel like if we shared all of our information and we're drinking coffee and shit, I would like fast forward in time to like nightfall. Does anybody need a nap? I don't feel very good.
You got internet in this house? Crickety crackety crickety crack.
Let's take a little resty rest until it's time to head back out for the evening.
That's actually a really good idea. Yeah, if you need to lay down, there's a guest bedroom back there, and I'll actually be like, it would, just like I was saying before, it would do us some real good if we could get a visual on any of these guys. I don't know how this shit works, but we're looking like Damian Lucas is an outlier now, right. And if we could get a visual on this guy, that would be a huge help.
Yeah, if there's any we got kind of a list of people that we sort of need to know what they look like. Damian Lucas is one, Roland Powell's another.
Powell, but I'm suddenly not feeling so confident that we're going to run into Powell anytime soon.
Well, look, not to be morbid, but it might help if we're able to identify a corpse at some point during this investigation. You're right. We know he's not driving anywhere, or if he is, he's not going to, do so legally. Not that that's a big concern of his. Never mind. I should have stopped talking about 10 seconds ago. Do you have an Ethernet cable somewhere?
Yes, she says, as someone who knows all about Ethernet cables in 95. Yeah, I'll do whatever I got to do
to... like they do today.
Okay.
You notice that she has an Ethernet cable and it is not hooked up to fucking anything. It is just
I'll hand it to you and I'll say Godspeed.
All right. I'll try to jerry rig a modem and get something going. I don't know why I just opened my actual IRL desk to be like, do I have one in here? That was just like a reflex.
I'm going to say that it's about 8 o'clock.
Oh, it is? Oh, shit.
Oh,
we'll say that driving. We'll say that in this time, in driving here and having coffee and discussing things and taking a nap and hooking up the modem, hooking up the computer and stuff, that you guys have reached 8 o'clock. It's nightfall.
All right.
What time do you guys go to bars around here? I'm from New York. They don't close until 4 a.m. And normally I don't try. If I'm going out somewhere at night, I try to get there at 1.
They're going to be closing around 1.
Oh, all right. Well,
We
you ain't
oughta
New York
move.
anymore. You ain't New York anymore, Alice. Okay.
And if we'll come back to this. We'll come back to this. Also, yous are all from out of town. Where the fuck are you staying in the city?
Here, I guess.
Are
Not
if you
to presume.
if
Actually,
you
yeah.
need a place
did
to
Delta Green-
crash?
Did we get set up with places to stay, or were we just spirited away? I don't have my apartment or my bicycle. Can't sleep
Seems
in
like
a backpack.
seems like you guys are kind of on your own, huh?
Jeez Louise. All
Ooh,
right, I
does
got a
seem that way.
couch, I got a guest bedroom, and I got where I sleep. So you can fight over those two things.
Dibs on couch.
Space on the floor is good for me.
All right, I'll fish out some pillows and blankets somewhere later. I was so hoping that my apartment would be the crash pad. And then I'll walk us down. If we're done here, we'll come back to the computer thing later and get the visuals. We're going to the Houndstooth on 17th and Washington, yeah, which is where Powell used to hang out.
Yeah.
And I'll walk everybody to the garage where I keep my car, and we'll walk up to a big ass white Buick.
Sick.
And I'll smack it on the ass and I'll say, "This is Jimmy the bad guy car."
Oh, quite an interesting honorific. How did he come by such a title?
Look at it. And it just like looks like a car that like a bad guy named Jimmy would drive around in.
Well taken.
For those of
Well-
you who don't know, Buicks are fucking boats on wheels. They are wide, big ass steel framed cars, and in 1995 that was no difference either. So yes, Daphne Crook, you were driving around a boat of a white car. So to the Houndstooth you're headed?
I'm ready to go to the Houndstooth.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Jimmy. Sorry about that time I spat on your brother who cut me off on a Broadway.
You all reach the Houndstooth.
No shit, you guys. Do you want to know a straight up thing that I did tonight in preparation for our stream?
Yeah.
Sure.
After
Did
I
you
got
buy a
out of
Buick?
work, no, I went to the Houndstooth pub.
Hey,
Yes.
wow,
I went to the
very
Houndstooth.
meta theme.
Thank you.
Meta.
Wait, there is a modem in here. No, I'm kidding. Just
Damn it.
You get so y'all start driving. You're driving down 17th and Washington is where I said the Houndstooth pub was, I believe.
Mhm.
You pull up. There's some street parking, so you park on the street. Kind of pull up on the curb. Does not look friendly.
Why
What's
would
that?
it?
What's that mean?
Give me an alertness roll.
All of us?
Yep.
All right, that's a 50.
My luck has turned.
Yay!
Thank God someone did.
That is a 6 under 70.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. What does it mean if I rolled exactly my alertness? Is that a
You're
fail
good.
or a success? Okay.
You're good.
Yeah, I got an 8 under 70.
Woo! Me and Teddy got this shit.
Wah!
The boys are back.
Send us out on a mission right now, quick.
Yes.
How do I phrase this?
I shoot all of the bad guys.
You get out of the car and you look at this bar, and you get the feeling that this is a neighborhood bar.
Mhm,
That this bar does not usually welcome people that are not from the area.
mhm.
And as you start to walk up, the bouncer, big muscular guy with a shaved bald head, kind of steps down and goes, "Can I help you?"
Hey, listen, we've had a real rough day. We're just looking to grab a drink. Can we just pop inside for a bit?
And he looks at like the four of you and he's like, "Yeah, all right, but don't start no trouble. All right, you get in, you get your drink, and you get the fuck out.
No trouble.
All right." So he kind of like walks up, and like the door is like a swing door. It's not even like a doorknob. He just like kind of pushes it open, and you walk in, and it is smoky, and there are pool tables, and there are cigarettes like kind of burned down on the floor. It is a dive. 1995 dive. This is where you can go to get a citywide at the most basic cost you can get it. $1.50 will get you a shot and a beer. So you walk in, and all the heads turn to you for a moment, and then they go back to what they're doing.
Record scratch.
If I were you, I'd be leaving. What a wonderful idea.
I just want to.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say, I just want to add, like, right when we get there, I would like look at everyone and be like, "Let's keep it tight," and then look at Teddy and be like, "Maybe try not to talk unless you have to. It'll make you stick out here, and we don't really want that."
Earlier today, I would have prickled at such an accusation, but I'm beginning to suspect people here are not the same as in West Virginia.
Very astute observation there, buddy.
Thank you. I'm a quick learner.
What do y'all want to do?
I want to go up to the bar and order 4 citywides.
Great. Bartender is an older gentleman. He's kind of got that like Friar Tuck kind of balding kind of. He's got the white hair, and he's got like a big puffy mustache, 70s kind of mustache. He's still holding on to. And he's cleaning a glass. And he's like, "Yeah, can I get you something, little lady?"
Hey, my friend, can I get 4 citywides?
Right away. And he goes and he grabs 4 bottles, Yingling bottles, and he grabs 4 shots of William Hill,
Heaven
which is
Hill.
like Heaven Hill. Which is like dirt whiskey. But he pours it for you, and he puts them down, and he cracks all 4 beers, and he puts them down. He's like, "That's going to be $4."
I'll pay for it.
Yep. So you hand him $4.
I'll hand him a 10
Okay.
and say, "Keep the change."
And he looks at the 10 and he goes, "Nah, you can't be. Are you serious? That you're not serious about that, right? Let me get you change."
Oh, no, I'm very serious. And then I keep my hand on it. And I say, "You seen a Roland Powell around here?"
And that is where we will end. That is a great place to stop. I really think, great job, guys. Great job. You're really like you are flying by the seat of your pants.
Yay!
And what's a couple sanity points among friends? Am I right?
We'll just pawn them off on our bonds later.
Yeah, there you go. We want to thank all of our sponsors. We want to thank all of you for coming to join us again.
Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody.
Thank
it means
you
so much.
Y'all are so delightful in the chat.
Yes, we love you all so much, and we enjoy having you here. And congratulations, Sarah, on winning the dice.
Well deserved, well earned.
For all of those people who have won, I will be getting those dice out to you tomorrow. That will all be going into the mail tomorrow. And be sure to come back next week, Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Not next week.
This is a good time to announce.
Yeah.
Next week we are off.
Right.
Next week we are taking the day off. Instead, what will be released on our Patreon is a debrief of the first 3 episodes. I did a little interview with Ned. That will be released same time as the show next week. No show, and then we back the following Monday.
See, I knew that. I was just testing all of y'all to make sure that y'all were on the same page.
Oh, good, we passed. Oh, good.
Critical success on our alertness checks.
There you go. So next week we will be having, like Campbell said, a special Goon Talk episode, Delta Green edition, and then the following week we will be back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Following week we will be back with the next episode. I'm paying attention. What are you doing? But from all of us here at our own Goon Studios, And in Trevor's fine words, I would like to say, take your sanity checks and your evening with advantage.
Good night, everybody.
Bye,
You speak good. You
friends.
hear?
You speak good now.